What kind of racer do you think you were before you got married?
Can we swear? No.
Matt, you are one of the most successful Australian Supercross racers there has ever been. Are you feeling mentally and physically prepared for World Supercross?
I am. I'm very mentally prepared and physically prepared this year. With such a great team that I'm on this year. It's the team that I wanted to be on for the last 4 years. So that's obviously helped mentally for me. Obviously I know I've got one of the best bikes out there, and obviously teammates with Tomac. So,
yeah.
I know I'm on the great team. So yeah, I feel ready.
So going after that team for 4 years, that's been a dream of yours. How much confidence does that give you?
Yeah, it was good. A lot of confidence, but then it puts a lot of pressure on it because you really want to perform for that team.
Eli Tomac is a big draw. There's going to be a lot of attention on him. Do you feel like maybe you're coming in as an underdog, and is that going to benefit you?
Yeah, I think it's great for me. Obviously, arguably he's the favourite. I'm a Roxon fan as well, though. But it's for me. I just got to go out and do what I got to do. The pressure is, his job is to win, and my job is to do the best I can. And if that's winning, so be it. But the pressure's definitely not on me.
But could that help you? Like, do you have a big contender in here that you're going to go against and that you're looking to beat?
I feel like, last weekend I crashed back home because I felt like I was the guy and I wanted to win, and I felt like all this pressure was on me. Where this round it's all on Tomac and Roxon, defending champion. But I want to beat them all.
Yeah.
That's definitely my goal.
Well, you have mentioned in an interview that you're driven and that you're headstrong. Do your kids understand what you do for a job?
My son does. Was last weekend, again, we go back to that, but I had a little crash, and to see him crying when I come in, it sort of opens your eyes a little bit. Like, I think the last couple of years I'd have a crash and he wouldn't say anything, but this year he's 8, so that sort of thing starts sitting on you, with a kid, and I think they understand the hard work and dedication that goes into it, and that's what I want to instill in them is, to do anything, you got to hard work and dedication, and you can succeed.
Is that difficult for you, seeing the kids upset?
Definitely. I'm a cotton wool dad. I don't want to see my kids get hurt at anything they do. Obviously I've been a racer, and you have your ups and downs for everything of being a racer, and you got to be mentally strong, and I don't want my son or daughter to have any problems in life, but eventually it will come up.
Yeah. What kind of racer do you think you were before you got married?
Can we swear? No. Before I got married, I was I'd say a bit of a. I was very, very driven and very, I would say, into myself. Mm-hmm. I was very focused. And I didn't appreciate the people that helped me along the way. I just took it for granted. And then, once you have your family, you start appreciating everything so much more. And you look at things a lot differently, You enjoy, we're in Canada, Vancouver right now, I would have just flown out and not accepted, what we're doing, traveling here and seeing different countries. So, it's definitely different.
Yeah. You've also credited your wife as being a stable foundation for you. How integral is she to your program? Oh, she's the only reason I can race. She's a worker. I always describe her as she just never stops working, whether it's with the kids, family, me, and just looking after. She's a primary school teacher where my kids go to school. So I'm very lucky and fortunate she lets me go racing and chase my dream. And we all know it comes to an end eventually. So I think she appreciates me putting in the work and doing it while we can, and she knows that the family time will come. Yeah.
And we'll get to do all that.
What do you want to experience in that family time after you retire?
Oh, I just want to spend time with my kids and bring them up to have a happy, loving life and have no dramas. And I'd love to be my best mate to my kids. I feel like, I have a father that was coached me, and I wouldn't say our relationship's different, but you have a relationship that's built on you got to do this, you got to do that. I just want to I want to be able to have a beer with my son when he turns 18 and have a talk down the pub and be best friends.
Does he ride?
He did ride, but he's not into it. So.
All right. Well, getting back to you, when you kind of start riding over your limits, if you experience that because you want that win so bad, how do you back it down and reset?
Yeah, well, it's hard. It's hard. I think when a win comes, that helps so much.
Yeah.
It's trying to get yourself to that first win. I feel like races like this World Supercross help a lot. You know, obviously domestically in Australia, it's tough to, you know, we only have 5 rounds, and you know, I'm off the bike for 6 months prior, you know, because I only do Supercross. So for me, it's pretty hard. But doing this World Supercross, it tends to elevate your riding and that, and then you know you're versing Tomac, Roxon, Wilson, and all these guys. So if you can sort of keep with them and race them, when you go back home, you feel like you're better and you're starting to ride a lot better.
Yeah. What would a win prove to you?
Oh, for me, it's everything. Everything for me. If I won a World Supercross, man, I reckon I'd be crying on the floor. Like, you know, it's like obviously I'm getting older in my age. I'm 36, so towards the end of racer's career. So for me, you know, I love this sport and I'd give everything for it to win. And I'm hoping it's in Perth though, so then my family can be there. So,
I love that.
So we won't worry about this weekend, but no, definitely Perth. Like, I'd love to win in my home country as well.
Yeah. There's obviously a lot of authenticity and genuineness and emotion.
Yeah.
When that emotion kind of spikes on the track, what causes that for you?
Yeah, it's a hard one. Obviously, I'm pretty good at containing it. I think things go wrong when you know you should be better than where you are and stuff like that, and then you start, you know, down yourself and you try and change everything up. But you know, it's I love it. I love it. I'm embracing every part of it, whether it's the good, the bad, and the evil. Yeah, I just love it.
Would you rather have grit or be lucky?
I'd rather have grit. No, luck will always run out.
Yeah.
Yeah, the grit will always show. So, you know, I've always liked them sort of riders, like Tomac. Tomac's a perfect example. You know, he probably hasn't got the best style to look at, but he just grits it out day in, day out, and man, I love that about him.
How much prestige would come with a world championship title for you?
Oh, it's everything. When I was a kid, that's what we dream of. That's why we line up and chase our dream is World Supercross or being a world champion. Anything you're the best in the world. That one person that can sit there and say they're best in the world, man. If I'm a world champion, man, that'd be amazing to hang up the boots doing something like that. I'd love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, fingers crossed for you. Best of luck for the opening weekend for Vancouver. Matt Moss, thank you so much for your time.
Thanks
it's been
for having me.
amazing chatting with you.
Thank you so much.